I went to a motorcycle rally towards the fall in Krenn Valley, where the resort was. I actually stayed in the van with my little motorcycle in tow. And they had this place set up. You could buy tires or go inside, actually I bought a new jacket, so things worked out pretty well. They usually have really good prices there. And it was near the little town of Davis, West Virginia. So Davis is kind of a cute little town. Not really very big, but a lot of antique shops, restaurants, big ski resort area up this way. And lots of motorcycles, of course, because mostly BMWs. And looks almost like an old western town. It is riding through town, which took about 2 or 3 minutes, and maybe not even that long, but that's okay. I like those kind of places, unlike some of them where it's just wall-to-wall people for miles and miles and miles. Streets are clean, people are friendly, and prices are fairly reasonable, all things considered. I don't think much has changed around here, and the roads were usually in good shape. I enjoyed. Oh, here is Fairfax Stone. You can read a little bit more about it, but it's basically a mile marker or land marker that goes way back, like 200 or 300 years ago. Google it. You'd be lazy. Here we are leaving on a single track, which is quite common in West Virginia, and really not that much traffic out there. You just have to watch it around some of the curves because you're probably going to meet a truck or a car. And when you do, one of you is going to have to give way just a little bit, especially if you're in another truck or car. Road crew out working on the road. It's just beautiful riding along. The hills are not too steep, curvy. If you like curves, you'll love West Virginia. Like this, coming up the mountain, just overlooking the valley below. Peaceful, good for the mind. In and out of these little tunnels made by the trees. You have to be careful. A lot of critters out there, deer and all that sort of thing. Old farms. I love this. Apparently it used to be an old bridge, and the tree decided to make a home out there. This is where I had lunch. Friendly folks, really good lunch. Not inexpensive, but nice. And I went down this little single lane. The GPS took me a lot of these roads, and I didn't know what to make of this, other than I know they're big satellite dishes. I think they said RCA on them, but it's hard to fathom what these were used for. Especially out here in the middle of nowhere. If it would have fairly near a big city, I could see it, but hey, whatever. I'm assuming they're still active. And this little bridge is in Felipe. To a little drone flying. Nice old church there. And a lot of these old bridges are still around. So I am taking off and I'm going to check out the rest of the town. I did stop at a McDonald's up here to get, actually I was going to get an ice cream, but the ice cream machine was broken, so what else is new with McDonald's? So ended up getting a cup of coffee. admiring these old buildings. But not much has changed here over the years. Going out of town, so I went back into town. Beautiful mural there on the side of the wall. And like I said, classic old buildings. Used to be railroad stations there. I don't think they're active anymore. But if you like that sort of history, you'd love West Virginia. And this is they say Mother's Day originated here, and by a lady called Anna Jarvis in 1908. I don't know how much truth there is, but there it is. And here's a museum with the Felipe mummies. Never heard of them. The museum was closed, so I didn't get to check that out. And here's a covered bridge that is still very active. You don't see active covered bridges anymore. Originally built, I think, in 1852, and redone in 1934. Right along the little river, you see all these little stone bridges. Now, this is on top of the mountain at Krenn Resort. I rode the ski lift up there. Actually, this is the side of the river. Got a little ahead of myself. Lots of windmills in West Virginia. And the Tester Bridge, kind of out of use now. I bet it was interesting in its day. An old school. It's the St. George Academy. It worked from 1885 to 1893. I bet there was quite some discipline going on when that was going on. Another little village right next to the academy. I didn't get to go inside or check in the window. I felt like people were looking at me, and I guess I didn't want to make anybody too suspicious. The area is not rich, but the houses were nice and everything was kept clean. You didn't see a lot of junk cars and stuff like that, so it was pretty well kept up. And of course, curvy roads. It's, like I say, very relaxing just to ride through there. And the weather was beautiful too. It was like in the upper 50s. Let's climbing a mountain with the clouds below us. And lots of farms. Everything was nice and green this time of year. Little shimmering pond. Old barns. And actually hit Pennsylvania. This is in the upper part of West Virginia. It hit Pennsylvania. There's an old gas station, which obviously is defunct, but they did sell unleaded. Another little stone feature in the river or creek nearby. And this is where I climbed the mountain, or I took the lift up. Like I say, it's a big ski resort area. Beautiful. The mountain's 4,200 feet high, and it took about 15 minutes to ride up and 15 minutes to ride back down. Yeah, I'm profiling, and this is on the way home. I hit the next Sunday. It was just rainy, but I had a wonderful trip.